I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. The world behind me, the cross before me. The world behind me, the cross before me. The world behind me, the cross before me. No turning back, no turning back. Though none go with me, I still will follow. Though none go with me, I still will follow. Though none go with me, I still will follow. No turning back, no turning back, no turning back, no turning back. Songs have great depth, great breadth to them. A lot of times there are songs that we've forgotten from days past that have rich history. They're called hymns. Sometimes there are older songs that we call contemporary songs, but we really mean that they're from the Praise and Maranatha days of like 1990s. But they still have great depth. I intend for us to be able to regain some of those, learn some of the stories behind those songs to where they can have new depth and new meaning to us even today in our modern worship culture. One of the songs that I wanted to talk about is that song, believe it or not. It's a song that's dear to me because it's one of the first songs that I can remember leading and singing when I was 9 years old. That's right, I was actually leading worship even back then. I was baptized at the age of 9. And one of the first songs that they sang after I was baptized was that song. And so it struck an emotional chord to me, like maybe it has to many of you that remember the song. But most of us play it in a very celebratory way. We sing the song, if we sing it at all still, if we even remember it, it's more, I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. I play these songs to you guys in an intro a lot of times to where we can focus on the words, focus on a little bit of the depth behind the song, but this song really would probably be played in a somber mode. You want to know why? Many, many years ago in India, there was a wave that was sweeping across. Now, the Indian culture, the primary religion that's there is Hinduism. And there are missionaries that were coming into India because it was literally on fire with being able to hopefully be a country of reformation to Christianity. And as these missionaries were coming there to bring the message of the gospel of Jesus Christ to the Indian culture, something was happening. There was a particular group of missionaries that had gone to one particular village, and one particular man had accepted the gospel of Jesus Christ and had been converting his family to as well. Well, the Indian government, of course, didn't like this, and the leaders in those places didn't like what was going on. They wanted to make an example of this man. So they brought him and his family out in the middle of the community. And they told him and asked him as they set him down on his knees, you need to recant this so-called religion that you're confessing or professing right now. He looked at him and said the words, I have decided to follow Jesus, and there's no turning back, no turning back. You see, he said that knowing that there were about to be grave consequences, because over just in his peripheral view, they had his children, and beside there, his wife. He had no doubt about what the consequences were going to be. As he made that decision, archers took aim and killed both of his children. They asked him again, will you recant your decision to accept Jesus? And it said that he made the statement then, the world behind me, still the cross is before me. The same consequence happened to his wife, leaving him totally alone in the world. The question again being asked, will you denounce this religion that you're claiming? The man's bold response, though none go with me, still I will follow. Truly, no turning back, no turning back. It was with those words that he met our Maker, our Creator in eternity. That's the story as it's given of how the song was created. A song that we sing and relish and champion at baptisms and at salvations, even still today. But the richness and the history that it carries should move us to tears and compassion, to almost have us to question at times how simple we make things within songs, to sing them with sometimes little depth, innocently or not, but the impact that they had to those that created them or the stories that they surround. Look for the stories in songs and share those stories, because after all, they're God's stories too as well.